Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Take me home today. Take me out to play. Take me back into that sweet, sweet melody.
Good morning and welcome to another day at Disney World. Still can't quite believe I'm saying that. I have to pinch myself every morning when I wake up. Last night was a late night in Epcot, so I'm having a slightly later start this morning, not too much though, and the main reason is because I'm moving resorts today. So we're going to be leaving Saratoga Springs and heading across to the Boardwalk. We've got a 1-bed villa. I'm so excited. I love the Boardwalk area, as you know. So I've just called Bell Services. They're coming to get the luggage, and then I'll be heading across to Hollywood Studios. I did get Genie Plus this morning. I actually added it last night because obviously it was after midnight. Woke up this morning and I was ready for 7 a.m. Thank goodness, because the main thing that I wanted to get today was a Slinky Dog return time. And oh my goodness, so dead on 7 a.m. I went on and it straight away was saying 9 a.m. and I thought, oh, that's a bit early for me. I don't actually want 9 a.m. So I refreshed it and it had already moved till like 11. So I was like, oh my goodness. By the time I had clicked on it, it was then like 1:30 p.m. So I managed to snag one for 1:30 p.m. By the time I had done that and just like clicked through, there's just a couple of screens you have to go through. I went back in to the tip board page and it was completely sold out for the day at about 3 or 4 minutes past 7. I was thinking to myself, there are going to be a lot of upset people here. That's crazy. Obviously, it is a very busy time. If you're here at a quieter time of year, it could be entirely possible that that doesn't happen. It might be that you can roll out of bed at 10 a.m. and get a Slinky Dog return time. I don't know. But that is literally what happened before my eyes. It was like 4 minutes past 7 and they were gone. So I couldn't believe it. So I managed to get that. And also I went to make another one because I wanted to see what it said about when I can book the next one. And it said 11. So what I got confused about on the first day when I said it didn't quite work the way I thought it was going to, on that day I'd booked my first one at 7:02 I think. I thought that then meant that I would be able to make my next one 2 hours later at 9:02. So it's obviously 2 hours from park opening, not 2 hours from the 7 a.m. So I figured that out, so that's one thing. And obviously again, once you've tapped into an attraction, that should also mean you can then make another one. So 1:30 is my Slinky Dog dash return time. I have paid again for Runaway Railway because I really loved it and I want to do it again. So I think I have that at around 11. And then when I'm back later in the week, I will pay again for Rise of the Resistance to do that a second time. So that's how my day is shaping up with Genie Plus. I'm going to Animal Kingdom this afternoon. So I've also booked Flight of Passage. So those are my 2 premium return times used for the day, Flight of Passage and Runaway Railway. I also have Genie Plus. So of course I've got Slinky Dog Dash. And once I've done that one and I'm able to book the next one, I will either get something else at Hollywood Studios or I will get one for maybe Kilimanjaro Safaris or Navi River Journey later in the day at Animal Kingdom, because you can park hop. If you paid for your Genie Plus, you can use it in the park you're in the morning and then continue to use it later in the day. Obviously it's subject to availability, as we discovered this morning with the Slinky Dog Dash ones running out within 4 minutes. So it does all sound very confusing, but when you start using it and when you're actually here, it does make more sense, and I'm gradually getting used to it, but it does take a little bit of getting used to for sure. So let me just insert my outfit of the day as well for you. Okay, so here is today's outfit of the day. This pair of ears is from Mila Mouse. Unfortunately, that is an Etsy store that no longer exists. Then this play suit is one that my mum made. I absolutely love, love, love the fabric of this one, and it goes really well with this set of yellow ears, which is perfect. So that is the play suit. And today I'm just wearing black Converse high tops. I tend to alternate between sandals and Converse from one day to the next. It just makes your feet not feel quite as bad. And I do get a lot of questions about moving resorts and what I do with luggage and is it a pain and all that kind of thing. It is a little bit annoying, I can't lie. You do have to kind of get everything ready, get Bell Services to come and get it and stuff, but it never puts me off doing it. I like to move resorts and try different things. One thing that I do though, so this is my park bag that I take just, you know, every day. This one has my laptop and a couple of other fragile and valuable items that I really, really don't want anything happening to, or would just be a disaster if anything happened. Like my hard drive is in there with all the footage from this trip, and I cannot have that getting lost lost or broken. So I'm going to take this to the park and put it in a locker, and then this one I will carry around the park with me, and then I can pick it up from the locker and take it myself to the boardwalk. So that is what I do with my valuables. Oh, and there is Bell Services.
Moments later.
Okay, so Bell Services have just taken the bag. They give you a little card with your details on, so keep hold of that to retrieve your bags later. Or when you get to your new room, you can call Bell Services on the phone and ask them to bring the bags up, which is what I will do because the owner's locker is way too heavy for me to take it anywhere myself. So with that said, let's get going. It is goodbye to this beautiful room at Saratoga Springs. It's been amazing, absolutely love it. But now time for the parks. I should just point out as well, you can't bring any kind of luggage onto the Disney buses. So obviously I have this as like a shoulder bag, but that's probably the biggest type of thing you could bring. You certainly can't bring like wheelie cases or little cabin cases or anything like that. The weather is absolutely beautiful again. I've risked not bringing the umbrella, not on purpose, I just forgot to put it in my bag. But the weather is saying definitely no rain, so fingers crossed that stays the case. Okay, so we have arrived at Hollywood Studios. It is 10:30, so the park's been open for, what time did it open? 9? So for a little while. And I'm keen to get this bag in the locker because it's already annoying me that I'm carrying it around. So let's go do that first. Then I need a coffee, and then it will be time for my Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway return time. Okay, something really weird has happened, which is annoying. When I booked my Slinky Dog return time this morning, it definitely 100% said 1:30. I'm not going crazy, and that's not just when I clicked on it. It was saying 1:30 afterwards, and now it says 4:35, between 4:35 and 5:35. I'm not going to be here then, so I have no idea what has happened there. It was literally 1:30, I swear, I am not going crazy. I don't know, I just looked in the app and it now says between 4:35 and 5:35. What has happened, Genie Plus? It's all gone wrong. Okay, the bag beeped because of the laptop, but that was expected. I'm really a little bit irritated about I don't normally get irritated, as you know, in the vlogs, but I booked my flight of passage for 5 because I was obviously planning to be in Animal Kingdom and I paid for that. And now that my Slinky Dog has moved to 4:30, I can't do both. And that's the reason I bought Genie Plus.
A few moments later.
Okay, so the bag is lockered. My card wouldn't work in the locker machine, so I had to just go and they can store things for you kind of in the back, like a virtual locker, I guess, so that was fine. So the two choices I have is either just forget my flight of passage that I paid for and not go to Animal Kingdom, stay here and make the most of Genie Plus here, I guess, and then I'll be here to do Slinky Dog Dash, or forget Slinky Dog Dash and just stick with the original plan, go to Animal Kingdom. Either way, it's a little bit annoying. I mean, if I go to Animal Kingdom still, at least I can still use Genie Plus there, so I can maybe do the safari and hopefully some other stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to accept that I can't do Slinky Dog Dash today. I don't know why that's happened. This is the kind of thing you're really going to have to watch when you're paying for these things, because I had it in my head, obviously I'd planned the day. I was like, I'm going to do the Slinky Dog Dash one at 1:30, then I can hop to Animal Kingdom, but I don't know why that's changed, but 100% it did change, because there's no way I would have booked flight of passage at 5 if I thought I was riding Slinky Dog Dash at 4:30, obviously. So yeah, there's obviously lessons to be learned with this, especially if you're park hopping. Be careful about stuff like that because it is a bit annoying. I probably could go to guest services and they may refund the flight of passage or something, but honestly, standing in line for 30 or 45 minutes out of my day is not worth getting $15 back to me. It really, really isn't. So I'm a little bit rattled. That's kind of annoying and I don't like that, but there we go. It's just one of those things. It really is not the end of the world and it's not something to get super upset about, but I just wanted to tell you guys because it's things like this that I just want you to know has happened. And you know, I did do everything in accordance to what I thought I should be doing, and that still happened. So there we go. I'm gonna go and get a Joffrey's to console myself. The line for Starbucks was absolutely horrendous, probably the worst I've seen so far. So let's go and get a coffee, and as Elsa would say, let it go. There is a line here for Joffrey's as well, but it is nothing like the line for Starbucks, not even close. So I would always come here to the exit to Tower of Terror. If you need coffee and the line everywhere else is horrible, because this one's a bit hidden away. So I have my coffee and I also have a giant donut again, but I have the Oreo one today. And while I was in line, I have gotten over the whole return time thing. It is one of those things, I really do not know why that happened. I can't explain it. Like I said, I definitely checked that it was 1:30 before I then went ahead and booked Flight of Passage, because there's no way I obviously would have booked Flight of Passage at the same time. That would make no sense. So I don't know, but the fact is I still have Genie Plus for the day, so it's not like I had paid for that one attraction and I've lost it. I will still be able to use the Genie Plus to book things at Animal Kingdom, so it just is what it is. It's just kind of a bummer because I don't know when I will get a chance to ride Slinky Dog again. I will be back here on one of the days, but later in the trip, so you know, if I don't get to do it, I don't get to do it. I've done it before several times. Never mind, it's fine. Like I said, I haven't wasted my money because I still have Genie Plus. I can still use it for other things. Okay, so we've made it over to Runaway Railway for our return time. My friend Corey, who's here today, said that it was down earlier when she was trying to ride it, so hopefully it's not still down. So I'm just about to head in, and I've just met Sophie and also Kaylin and Rianne, so thank you so much to you guys for saying hi. I love meeting you all, and it looks like we are good to go here, so I'm very excited. I loved this ride the other day.
Everything is just so peachy keen. Hi, Goofy. Well, beautiful day for a picnic. Yep, we're off to the park. See y'all there. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. We don't have any trouble.
So if you're a party of 1 or 2, I think they put you into this little line so they can fill up the rows. Oh, this is my favorite part.
Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent! You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Now, let's
Missed this the other day. They've got a Runaway Railway little merchandise area, on the way out. Okay, I love that attraction so much. It's honestly one of my new favorites. I don't even know if I can really explain why. It just makes me like smile so much when I'm on it. It's just really fun and I just absolutely love it. So happy to have done that again today. And I'm just heading over now to meet my friend Corey, who is a long-time subscriber, and she's here in the park today as well, and she very kindly picked something up for me that I really wanted during 2020, and she's brought it to give me it today. It's a Spirit jersey. Very excited to get my hands on it. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now, and I'm not sure what after that, we'll see. And for those interested in crowd levels, it has not let up whatsoever from the weekend. It is still crazy.
1 hour later.
So I just had a really nice little meet up with Corey. That was so lovely. So hi Corey, I know you'll be watching. And now I think I'm going to go and take a look at some of the other stores that we didn't go in the other day, where they have all the fashion stuff and things like that. And then because my Slinky Dog Dash Fast Pass has obviously gone out of the window, I think we're going to head across to Animal Kingdom so that we can still make the most of our Genie Plus over there. Someone was asking me as well on Instagram about Indiana Jones, and it doesn't look like there are any shows at the moment. It says no performances today, so I'm assuming that is the case most days or every day at the moment. I don't know, but certainly not today. We're in the store that has the Pandora section and also all the fashion items. Look at this Miss Piggy Loungefly. That is everything. Oh my goodness. How much is that? 95. So that's one of the more expensive ones, but it is awesome. And this belt is very extra. And they do still have some Halloween stuff going on, which is $36.99, so it doesn't look as if that's like on sale or anything, even though it is Halloween related. Dooney and Burke 50th bag is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. How much is it is the question. $298, which is obviously kind of pricey, but it is Dooney and Burke, so that's probably about what I would have imagined it would be. Oh, and here's the belt that we just saw. It is $29.99. And they also have some Miss Piggy ears. This is the first time I've seen these. How cute is that? I'm assuming they're still $29.99, the same as the rest. Very cute though. And they also have a Cruella Dooney and Burke as well. And they have this like Pixar jumpsuit. So it's like full length. And it has, let's see who I can see Joy, I can see Bo Peep, I can see characters from A Bug's Life, Kevin is on there. That's very, very cool actually. And that is $128. This is the problem for me with stuff like this. Because my mum makes all of my stuff, I think she would about have a heart attack if I paid that amount of money for something like that she could make for me. And I probably will get a Pandora charm on this trip. I always like to get one to commemorate my trip. And I think there is a special 50th one. They have lots of cute ones. I love Pandora rings as well. The two that I'm wearing are both from Pandora. I actually keep forgetting to put on my Pandora bracelet. Perhaps when I come back here or to the Magic Kingdom, I'll actually wear it that day, and then I can see kind of which one I want and what it's going to look like. And I don't think the line for Starbucks was too horrible, so I may get a Starbucks to drink on the way back to the bus to hop over to Animal Kingdom. I'm assuming that's how I'm getting to Animal Kingdom. I guess you can park hop after 2 and there should be a bus. I don't know, we will see. Like I say, everything's a bit different because I haven't been here for a while, so I'm kind of rediscovering how to do certain things since the changes. Oh yes, there's no massive lines. This morning it was backed up all the way out here, so if you see this opportunity, take it. And we just met Rachel there in line, so hi Rachel if you're watching. So I saw this cup on Disney Food Blog yesterday, and they're selling out really quickly. I just took a look at it, it is $49.99. If ever the phrase "that's kind of pricey" comes into play, I think we've just discovered it. That's crazy. Is that just me, or is $49.99 for a cup? Wow. So I ended up going for the chestnut praline latte that I always get, but I went for it iced because it is quite warm today. So let's try this. Oh yeah, that's good iced as well. I like it hot, but iced is also really good. I think Minnie's about to go by. Minnie in her car, love it. Donald too. And Mickey. Everyone's here. Okay, this photo pass photographer is everything, so I'm gonna get in line. So I just had some photos done with Daniel, who was an amazing photo pass photographer. So Daniel, you are a legend. I'm sure those photos are gonna be amazing. And it's getting to the time now where I think I'm going to head over to Animal Kingdom. Like I said, because my Slinky Dog Dash thing fell through, the rest of the day I think will be better spent over there, making the most of some Genie Plus attractions. And just so that I don't feel like I wasted my Genie Plus. I am obviously disappointed about Slinky Dog Dash, but I can still use it for other things. So let's go and make the best of it. But I need to remember to get my bag out the locker. If you locker a bag, don't forget to go back and get it on your way out, because I have done that before. So I've retrieved my bag, and obviously when I go to Animal Kingdom I'm going to have to locker it again. I will ask them if I have to pay a second time. I would imagine the answer will be yes, because it's a different park, but it's always worth asking. Okay, so we need 34. Why do I get the feeling that's going to be the furthest one away? I absolutely love the Skyliner. I'm so excited to stay at Boardwalk for the next few days, because hopefully I'll get to use it quite a bit. I feel like today's been a tiny bit weird so far. I feel like my morning at Hollywood Studios was kind of a flop, but actually sometimes it's nice just going to the park, walking around. It was amazing getting to meet Corey. I met some of you guys, rode Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway again. So yeah, it's been really good, and I think sometimes you just have to relax and go with it a little bit. With this new Genie Plus, it's very tempting to feel like you're not doing it right, or you're not getting the most of it, or you've done it wrong if you're not riding every single attraction, or constantly checking your phone for can I make another reservation and all that sort of thing. And I can see how that could kind of take the enjoyment out of your day and make you feel a bit stressed. So as long as you are doing the amount of attractions that you want to do, and you feel like you're not having to stand in line, even if you do 4 attractions, 5, and you've skipped the line, you've not had to stand there waiting for ages, to me that's worth the $15. For other people, I know they feel like it's not worth it unless they get to do absolutely everything. Very windy all of a sudden. I feel like you could fall into the trap of feeling like you've wasted your money if you haven't like won by doing every single attraction. But just make sure what you're doing is enjoyable for you, and you're not becoming obsessed with doing every single attraction and making the most of that $15.
20 minutes later.
Okay, here we are at Animal Kingdom for the first time this trip. I'm very excited to be here. And we just need to locker the bag real quick and then head straight for Navi River Journey. Sorry, the bus is doing its thing. Head straight for Navi River Journey, where I have a return time using my Genie Plus. Just been looking on the app, and actually the wait times for this park seem really, really low compared to everywhere else. The only thing is Flight of Passage, which is always a long line, but everything else seems a super short wait. Like Everest is 15 minutes. I think Navi River Journey was like 30 or something. So maybe this park is going to be fairly quiet, which would be the first time since we've been here. But we'll see what happens. Sometimes the wait times don't necessarily translate to how busy it feels, but we'll see. So I had to have my bag checked again. Of course, it's my laptop today. If it's not a laptop, it's hair straighteners. If it's not hair straighteners, it's my power bank. Apparently carry a lot of things that set off the scanner. So although the process for bag check is a lot quicker now, you literally just walk through, but I don't walk through. I have to have my bag checked every time. But because most people don't need their bag checked, it's super fast. Like it takes seconds, whereas it used to be a process that took ages sometimes. Oh, it's the time for the noisy birds. Okay, so we're heading into Pandora for Navi River Journey, and the park does look pretty busy. I mean, I would have thought the wait times would be longer considering how many people are around, but yeah, they seem pretty low, so maybe people are just wandering around the park today. So nice being back in Pandora. It's such a different experience here at night. Probably of anywhere in any park, I feel like this is just completely different. So if you do come on a trip here, make sure you see it at night as well, because it's just incredible. I'm actually really hungry as well. I had a donut this morning, and that's the only thing I've eaten, and my lunch isn't until 3:30, I think. Kind of a late lunch, but my dinner tonight at Ohana is 9:30, so I've got really late dinner as well. So I might have to get a little snack in a minute of some sort. Hi! Thank you. I think this is going to be virtually a walk-on through the lightning lane, hardly any wait, maybe like a couple of minutes, whereas the standby is 65 minutes, and it's looking pretty busy. Just to give you an example, today it is currently 2:51, and Kilimanjaro Safaris you could currently get a lightning lane for 2:55. That is in 4 minutes time, so that's kind of crazy. that as always, and as soon as we went into like the main part of it, I started crying. I don't know, I thought I'd avoided it today, apparently not. Something sets me off every single day and it is so random what makes me cry, but there we go. So I miscalculated my time slightly and I think I can pretty much head over to Rainforest Cafe now to have my lunch, which is good because I'm so hungry. I thought I was going to have to find a snack, but no, I think we can go pretty much straight there. And I've never eaten there before and never showed it in a vlog, so that would be a new experience. I think I will be slightly early for my lunch so we can walk through the store when we're on our way. I always love the main kind of big shop here. I always forget what it's called, but they have some really good stuff, so let's do that on the way. Let's face it, it's never a hardship having a look at Disney merch. The holiday puppets are out. I remember these guys from 2019. They're so cute. Oh, he's looking at the birds. Oh, I love that. You know. So cute. I just want to say hi to Amy, who I saw on the way in here. It was really lovely to meet you, and thanks for saying hi. I hope you have a really good rest of your trip. I don't think we've seen this Spirit jersey before. It's got silver and glittery kind of text on it, but it's fluffy at the bottom. I don't think, no, it doesn't, it's not Christmas themed, just like Mickey heads, but it's like fluffy. It's actually really nice, and that's $84.99. I think they're all the same, the Spirit jerseys. And they have a very furry purse. This is so soft. And they have these kind of tracksuit type things. I think we saw the top in Creation store the other day, but they actually have the bottoms as well. Kind of loungewear, and they've got it in different colours. And this is the Spirit jersey that I bought in Epcot last night. And they have a matching furry bucket hat. I mean, I'm not a bucket hat person at the best of times, much less a furry bucket hat person. But there you go, if you are a corduroy furry bucket hat fan, they've got you covered. I feel like there isn't a solid colour trend at the moment. Usually when I've been here in the past, there's either purple potion or millennial pink or whatever it might be. There was like the coral colour, but there doesn't seem to be like a really definitive colour this time that is like the in thing. I don't know whether that's because, you know, they have Christmas stuff and different things going on. Maybe the 50th stuff and the Spirit jerseys for that are the main thing at the moment. And they do seem to be sold out most places. And again, if you're a big fan of store browsing, this is a very good time. It's about 3:15. Hardly anyone in here. Certainly not crowded. Really been thinking about getting this. I've realised this trip how much I wear my yellow magic band. So I've got a lot of outfits that have like yellow accents on them. And this Beauty and the Beast one is really, really nice. I do not need it though. That is for absolute certain. How much is it? $29.99 with my annual pass discount though. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Oh, he's so cute. I love that. Is he the same as the ones they have outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same theme.
Oh, how cute.
Polar bear too.
Oh, really? He's very cute. It always feels like you're leaving the park when you go to Rainforest Cafe because it is right at the very, very front. But don't worry, we're not leaving yet. We're just gonna go there and eat and then back into the park because we have Flight of Passage later and I am so excited for that. Also, I did get some photo pass pictures here on the way in and they were a total flop. I hate to say that and sound critical, but they were literally out of focus, awful, so I'm gonna get some more. But there's a different person there now, so I'm gonna get them done again when I head back in after lunch. And I am kind of excited for a new dining experience. I've done quite a few new places this trip, and Rainforest Cafe has been here for ages. It's not new, but it's new to me. And here we are. Hey, so we're in unknown territory. I've never been back here before. This is very cool. And there's two entrances to this. You can actually get in from the outside of the park. And there's also this entrance, which is obviously inside. So if you come in here to eat, just make sure you've got your magic band or ticket to then get back into the park. Wow, this is very cool. Oh my gosh, I love monkeys. How cute is this? It's one of those microwavable heat up things. This store is absolutely huge. So we are seated. I love this. Everywhere you look, there is theming. This is a big menu and I am really hungry, so I hope I don't massively overorder. I am eating Ohana later and you need to be very hungry for that, but not till 9:30, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Oh, we've got a storm happening. All the animals are going crazy. I have a strawberry lemonade. If anywhere ever has strawberry lemonade, I am getting it. I absolutely love it. So I decided to go for the rasta pasta with the Alfredo sauce. It smells incredible and I am so hungry, so I can't wait to get into this.
Later.
Okay, halfway point, and this is really, really good. I would actually come back here just to get that. Really delicious, love it. I'm just having a cup of tea to finish. I think it's a chamomile tea that I've got. If you are British and you order hot tea at any restaurant in America, just brace yourself for anything. Anything could happen. One thing's for sure, it's very unlikely you'll be getting like a builder's tea that you're used to. I've had chamomile tea, jasmine tea, tea with lemon in it, but it's very rarely like regular tea. So just be prepared for that when you order. Okay, so I'm all done. It's time to head out. I really, really enjoyed it here actually. I would definitely come back and the food was really, really good. So yeah, would highly recommend. This is definitely now my second favourite restaurant here in Animal Kingdom behind Yak and Yeti. And the theming continues all throughout the restaurant, wherever you're sitting. Love it. Oh, I just had to loosen a notch on my belt. That is never good. You can probably see out here a bit better now as well. It was a bit sunny earlier on. Yeah, it's a really nice area. They've got some outdoor tables. Maybe that's just for having a drink or whatever. I don't think you can eat out here. It looks like there's actually a bar down here. So yeah, maybe it's just for drinks and stuff. Okay, so now it is time for Flight of Passage. I'm so excited. This is my favourite ride in all of Walt Disney World. I always say Haunted Mansion is my favourite attraction, but this is my favourite ride, so I'm buzzing for this. Look at these guys! The puppet that we saw earlier, here are the little guys that he's based on. Oh, how cute! Hey! Oh, you are the cutest. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, I can't cope with cute moments like that. It's gonna make me cry again. Look at the Tree of Life at this time of night with the sun on it. It is just unbelievably beautiful. I honestly forget sometimes how much I love this park until I'm back here. It really, really is awesome. Even if it's busy, it never feels as crazy as the other parks to me. It always feels a bit more relaxed. Therefore, I feel a bit more relaxed when I'm here. So yeah, absolutely love it. Oh, there's like a little floating musical number going on. So I just met Ariana there as I was walking into Pandora, so hi if you're watching, thanks for saying hello. And also I met Rachel earlier. I don't know if I mentioned it. If I ever forget anyone, I'm so sorry. I never forget meeting you, but I do forget names. Normally Kate and Becky are here and they're very good at remembering names and I'm terrible. So I do apologise if I ever miss anybody. I always like to say hi to you all in vlogs, but if I do, I didn't forget meeting you, I just forget names. Here we go, I'm so excited for this. The wait time's only 55 minutes in standby, which is really not that bad actually. So I think this park is fairly quiet for wait times today. I'm going to say there's a 90% chance this is going to make me cry, maybe 95 or more. Oh, getting excited now. I love doing any of my favourite things for the first time, so like doing this, doing Rise of the Resistance again. I want to go to Ohana tonight. I get so excited.
Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikran, or as we call it, a Banshee. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. Connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya.
So for those wondering, yes, I cried, and quite a lot I have to say. And it's definitely the part where you go into the cave that always gets me. It gets me every time, but today it did get me quite bad. I was very emotional, unsurprisingly. If anything was going to do it today, I knew it was going to be that for sure. And you no longer have to go through the store to exit. You would obviously have to put your mask back on. You can go out here now. And when I'm back here later in the week, we will definitely make sure we come here when it's dark so you can see how beautiful it is. Like I was saying earlier, it's amazing. But for now, I'm going to head for the exit because I need to go and check into the Boardwalk. And it's been quite a long few days and we'll be back here, as I said, later in the week. Genie Plus definitely did not end up being worth it today, starting off this morning with Slinky Dog. And obviously then when I got here, I haven't had that much time to add on a lot of other attractions. And actually everything has got a really low wait time anyway. So Genie Plus was kind of a bust today. But I knew some days it might be, some days it wouldn't. And the other two attractions I did Runaway Railway and Flight of Passage, they were obviously the premium ones I paid extra for. So definitely Genie Plus was not a good idea today. It would have been worth it just to ride Slinky Dog Dash, but oh well, just put that one down to experience. I still don't know what happened, but I don't think we're ever gonna know. Let's walk through Island Mercantile, or Merchantile. How do you say that? Oh, my face mask smells like Flight of Passage. It must have like infiltrated my face mask when I was on the ride. Oh, I love that. Cannot tell you how close I am to getting this penguin. I liked it in the first place when we saw it with the cast member in the other store, but now we had our little encounter outside with the penguin. I just like him even more now. I feel like I've kind of made friends with him a bit now. Maybe we'll come back for you. And they have some of the retro range in here again. There's the shirts. They also have like the ear hats and stuff. I do really like this little retro thermos as well. That's very cool. If this was actually a jacket rather than a shirt, I would 100% be buying it, but it is actually a shirt, it's not a denim jacket. But yeah, if it was, this would be mine. All right, let's unlock my bag. By the way, the ECV rental area is where you have to go to lock your bag if the machine thing isn't working, which it didn't again with my card, so let's go pick this up. This time of night in the parks, especially here at Animal Kingdom, is so beautiful. Absolutely love it. So happy to be here. I've loved my first experience in all of the parks and this has been no exception.
20 minutes later.
Okay, here we are at the Boardwalk, about to check in. I am so excited to see this room. I've got a 1-bed villa, which is going to be huge for just me, but I cannot wait to see it. And here it is, so beautiful here. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Can't wait to get checked in. So I'm all checked in to room 1083, and that check-in was seamless compared to Saratoga Springs. It was so quick and easy. I think we're going in the right direction. No, we are definitely not, because these numbers are going down.
Moments later.
Okay, we're back on track, I think, in the right direction this time. Here we are, 1083. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this. Not sure it's big enough for just me, you know. I am so getting in there later. Let's have a little tour of this amazing room. So as you come in, there's a mirror, and I think this is a closet. Yeah, vacuum cleaner, all that kind of stuff. I mean, no thank you, but just in case, I guess. Oh, and it seems to have like a super vintage air conditioning thing going on here. But anyway, we'll figure that out. So going into here, we have the kitchen, which has got a full fridge and freezer, oven, cooker, like the whole shebang, which I will not be using, I have to say, and a microwave. And in these rooms, unlike the studios, you get kind of proper mugs and plates and bowls and stuff, whereas the stuff you get in the studios are paper cups and paper plates and stuff. Then we have a toaster, some coffee, coffee pot and ice bucket. And then the sink. We have a dishwasher. Wow, how much cooking are we doing in here? And I guess that's just like, yeah, kitchen towel and whatnot. Then you have a table with 2 chairs over here. I really like that light fitting they have as well. Then over here is a couch, which I believe pulls out as the second bed. So if you have more people staying here, that's where people would sleep. Then you've got a coffee table. You've got this little kind of breakfast bar with chairs and your TV. And then there's a nice big chair over here. And then the balcony, I'll show you the balcony from the bedroom because it's all one big balcony. And then your phone and a lamp and stuff there. And over here we have a washer and dryer, should you want to do any laundry. I mean, I don't think I will, but you never know. And this door into the bathroom, nice big shower, toilet, sink. And then through to this bit, you've got another sink there. And like I say, the bath, and those little kind of shutters that go through to the bedroom. And this little thing you can kind of sit on there and put some stuff in the drawer underneath if you need to. And a full-length mirror. And then a cabinet with plenty of drawer space. little chair and table. And the bed, which looks super comfy. And some nice Boardwalk themed artwork. And then the little patio, I keep calling it a balcony, we are on the ground floor. So this part belongs to somebody else in the next room, which I guess is a studio. Then all of this bit and all of this bit that comes down to our living room. So to here basically is part of our balcony, and then this part I guess is another studio, so that's their little patio. As with Saratoga Springs, it is very unlikely that I will be out there because I just never have time. Okay, so my bags have now arrived from Bell Services. I've had a quick re-straighten of my hair and it's time to head back out to Ohana. I'm so incredibly excited that I was able to get that ADR. Thank you again, Renee, for letting me know about it. I wouldn't have known otherwise in that moment. And yeah, we're getting to go back. We're going to see what the differences are. I think there's some slight differences in the service. They don't come around with the skewers anymore. They bring it to the table, but we're going to look at all of that. I'm obviously going to let you know what it's like. And yeah, just really, really happy that I'm going to get to experience it when I didn't think I was going to. And then we'll come back here. I definitely think I need to get in that bathtub because it looks amazing, and I'm so incredibly happy with this room. It's beautiful. So another amazing day, but it's not over yet. Let's get going. Obviously, don't forget your mask whenever you're leaving your room. You have to wear your mask in all indoor areas, and if you're in a hotel that has like indoor corridors like here at the Boardwalk, you do need to have your mask on obviously as soon as you are leaving your room. And I think I am going to get an Uber across to the Polynesian. You may have noticed I haven't used any Ubers so far this trip. That was deliberate. I didn't want to unnecessarily spend any money, to be honest, on things that I didn't need to, and I wanted to be able to show you guys the Disney transport, how efficient it is, how well it works, without taking Ubers and extra things that you have to pay for. And it's actually been fine. I haven't waited more than 5 or 10 minutes for a bus any of the days when I was at Saratoga Springs. Sometimes it has been very crowded in the mornings, but you know, you can get on, you do have to stand, but that's fine. So yeah, that's why I haven't really used Uber. But going to a resort from another resort, especially in the evening for dinner, it is easier to get an Uber, and I probably will get one back as well, just because it'll be late by the time we're done. And the current time is 8:30 and my reservation is 9:30. Make sure you do leave yourself enough time to get across there because everything takes longer than you might think. And by the time you got the Uber, got up there, checked into the restaurant and stuff. Right, where are we? I think I might have gone the wrong way, you know. Did I? Yeah, I think we should have gone this way. And we're outside now, but hopefully this is gonna become obvious where I am. Oh, I know where I am. Now I'm by the pool. Yeah, that's so not where I wanted to go. Okay, here we are back at the lobby. It smells so good. I can smell it through my face mask. I'm very glad you can smell all the Disney smells still through a face mask. Very important. Here we are back at my beloved Polynesian resort. Oh, I'm so happy. This is amazing. Love it here. Oh, I've missed this resort so much. A lot of you have been asking what the situation is with going into resorts to visit when you are not staying there. As far as I've been able to tell so far, it's fine. You can't come here by car if you don't have reason to be here, so they're not going to let you through the security gates for no reason. But if you're arriving via Disney transport, even if you don't have a dining reservation, nobody has stopped us. We've just walked in. We're here. So I think it's fine. But it's very, very quiet compared to normal. Normally there's like a massive hustle and bustle in this resort, and there's really hardly anybody around. We're a little bit early, so we are going to have a browse in the boutique-y. Love that pun. And the quest continues for a water bottle. But this is not what I need. What I'm looking for is the type that has like a pop-up straw, if that makes sense. Like a sippy type one, so this is no good either. I don't mean this type of straw, I mean like a lifty up thing. You know what I mean. I do really like this though. Don't think it's a Tervis, it's just a regular one. I do still love these ears. I also like the annual pass holder ones, and the only thing I worry about with these, what am I going to wear these with, is the question. Oh, I do like the AirPod case. Oh my gosh. They've got a Spaceship Earth AirPod case. No. 19.99. this may have to happen. I'm this close to impulsively purchasing this, but I'm going to think about it. It feels like one of those kind of crazy in the moment purchases that may not be necessary. And they have this little guy who I think has something to do with Alani. I want to say he's something to do with Alani and also something to do with the Duffy family. I may have that wrong, but I think that's who he is. And whoever he is, they have a lot of merch. Oh yeah, Alani. Yes, I was right. Olu, I think that's his name. One thing I do really want to get is a 50th pin. Probably this one, I think I'm gonna go for. These are super cute. I've never seen these before. It's like little food item with Mickey ears on. They've got pizza, macaron, a taco, burger. They're really cute. And they're $24.99. Someone also asked me about the pressed penny machines and whether you need cash to actually do it, but I think you can use your card. Yeah, electronic pay. So there we go. Moana Mercantile. Let's have a quick look in here. This is more like drinks and snacks and stuff, and because the Polynesian has DVC units, they tend to have a bit more of a selection of stuff like that than regular resorts, just like food items. You see there's like freezer stuff there, quick meals you can make in your room and things. It's only usually DVC resorts that have this type of stuff. So I just got a push notification from the Disney app, but when I went into it, it didn't say what the notification was. So it might be that my table's ready, because if you've got a UK mobile number, that often doesn't work. So let's just go see. Here we are back at Ohana. I can't believe it. I really didn't think we were going to be here on this trip. This is amazing, and I'm pretty hungry now, so I'm excited for this. Okay, so already things look slightly different. So the salad looks more just normal, I would say. What I mean by that, it used to have like crispy things on top and various different things going on. It just looks like a very regular salad. The bread is no longer the coconut bread. They have these little, I think these are like cheddar biscuit type things, like little bread rolls. I don't know, we're gonna investigate and see what they are. This is the salad dressing, which is like a vinaigrette dressing, and then we have some butter. This bread is definitely cheesy. I can't figure out what this bread is. There's something sweet going on with it. One thing I will say, both of these types of bread are 100% nicer than the coconut bread that they used to give you. It's soft, it's flavourful, really, really nice. Next up we have the chicken wings, the pot stickers, we have broccolini and the noodles. The main difference, I would say, is that the vegetables used to be like mixed vegetables. They have like water chestnuts and various different things, which I did really like, to be fair. But other than that, it looks pretty much the same to me. Okay, the next thing that has just appeared is the chicken with chimichurri sauce. So we're going to give that a try. Okay, the next thing that showed up is steak and shrimp. Unfortunately, I don't like that. So that's probably largely going to go to waste. I might try the steak just to give an opinion on it. Okay, I cut into the piece of steak so that you guys can see the middle, because people who eat steak, I know that that is how you're going to be able to tell what it's like. So there you go, there is the middle of a piece of steak. Okay, I've been defeated. It was so good though. I'll let you know the full verdict on everything when we get back to the room later. And now for the final part, which always completely finishes me off, is the bread pudding. And there we go, that was Ohana. That was so unexpected to get to do that. Like I said, when I get back to the room, I'll let you know my overall thoughts on it. And it's now about 10:45, so it's super quiet here. Not really many people around. I do love this resort though. It's one of my absolute favourites to just come here, sit around, drink coffee, relax. There's like so many nice relaxing places to sit.
20 minutes later.
Oh, I forgot about these creepy chairs. These things haunt my dreams every single time I come here. Right, let's see if I can remember where my room is. Knowing me, probably not. Hey everyone, it is future me. I feel like this is going to keep happening with these vlogs because I came to edit this and realised that I got back to the boardwalk and then just didn't film anything else. I don't know what happened, but I just wanted to obviously end this vlog and just let you know what I thought of Ohana, because that was what I was going to do when I got back to the room, and I really enjoyed it. There were some changes that were not great and there were some that were actually better. So overall the experience was very, very similar, except that the restaurant didn't have the kind of same busyness and buzz to it, I guess. It's still very busy, it's still difficult to get a reservation there, but it just didn't didn't feel as kind of active and busy while I was sat there, and also because the servers don't come around with the skewers anymore and they just bring the food to you. The only thing was, I did feel like some of the food went to waste because you are being brought things that you don't necessarily want, whereas when they brought the skewers you could say no thank you, I don't want any shrimp, whereas they just brought it to the table. And also just small things like the chicken that they served had a sauce on it, which it didn't used to, and I kind of preferred it when it didn't. And the chicken was on the bone, which is another thing I'm not a huge fan of. And the other thing I was going to mention, there was no peanut sauce. That peanut sauce they used to give you was amazing. I loved it on the noodles, and they didn't have that either. So those were the few kind of criticisms I would have, but otherwise it was largely the same experience. The noodles and pot stickers and all the other stuff I love, and the dessert as well was amazing. So overall I definitely still felt like it was worth going, and I was so glad that I was able to get that last minute reservation. So that was Ohana, and I also just wanted to, of course, thank you guys for watching this vlog. I didn't want to just end it out of nowhere. I really hope you're enjoying this series of vlogs. I'm loving editing them, reliving the trip. I can't wait to get back again, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will be at the end of January, and I'm going to be there for longer. Kate will be coming with me. We're very, very excited for that. And yeah, I just really hope you're enjoying them as much as I am enjoying editing them and sharing them with you all. As always, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't already, so you're always notified when I upload a video. And also don't forget to follow along on Instagram. That's where I always put all my updates on everything and photos from the trip, so be sure to follow there as well. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.